So today's big deal, which is Intel announcing that it would buy McAfee for cash, $7.7 billion, a 60% premium from where McAfee was trading yesterday. Kevin Cassidy is an Intel analyst at Stifel Nicolaus, joining us now by phone. And Kevin, what do you make of this deal? I mean, we were talking earlier with Ken Allen from T. Rowe Price saying that, look, this makes sense for Intel. They need to get more into security software, into spyware, and it might have come a little bit sooner than later, but all the while, it's still coming.
Security is becoming more important, not only in PCs, but in everything that's connected to the internet. So Intel is also trying to make a play to move their processors outside of just PCs and into set-top boxes, DVD players, televisions, handsets. And even, you see a few days ago, they bought Texas Instruments' cable modem business. So security software could be optimized for their processors as they try to move into these other markets.
You can't help but feel like Paul Otellini, the boss at Intel, feels like he's got something to prove. We recently looked at how HP stock did while Mark Hurd was at the helm and compared it to Intel's performance while Otellini's been the boss. It's a different time frame,
right, but
Hurd had better performance. And you might argue, Otellini feels like, hey, I'm going to get out there and put my stamp on things too.
Right, now is the time. Yeah,
at this time, yeah.
And I mean, it's curious, and Kevin, I'd love to get your thoughts on this. Do you think this is actually now going to put pressure on other chip makers to start to get more into software business? We're seeing a bunch of these other security guys trade up this morning.
Actually, what I see it as, Intel has been the dominant player in the PC market since the beginning of PCs. So they're now trying to move into markets where other processors have the dominant position. So they need to build up an ecosystem so that they can attack into this market. So I don't know if their competitors necessarily have to go out and buy a software company or a security software company.
Right.
They're the incumbents, and Intel just needs to come in with a very compelling solution. And so that's why I see them building up this ecosystem.
Kevin, what do you make of the all-cash part of it?
Well, Intel has $18 billion in cash, so $7 billion, and I think they probably consider their stock valuation as too low, maybe as compared to what you were just saying about HP.
Right.
So cash may be the better solution for them, considering what interest rates are.
But you think this is the absolute best use of that $7 billion right now?
It seems that way. We've got to go into the details a little more to come up with a final solution.
All right, Kevin, we'll leave it there, but good to talk with you. Kevin Cassidy, analyst at Stifel.